What's up guys, Don Juan. So today I wanted to bring you guys a video on a modification that I think everyone should do. I get questions all the time about what should be the first mod you guys should do your ScatPacks, you know, and I responded to people that mid-muffler delete is a great affordable first mod, makes a pretty big difference in sound. You know, getting window tint, getting the basics out the way, wheels and tires if you want to go that route, lowering the car if you want to go that route. There's a lot of basic mods, but another one that I recommend everybody to get that I wish I would have got a little sooner is called the Z Automotive Taser. Z Automotive Taser is a somewhat of like a tuning device. So this is what it looks like, and it goes into your OBD2 port and it allows you to switch a lot of settings. So one thing that the ScatPacks and Daytona owners, well, I'm not sure about Daytonas, but the ScatPack owners don't have is the Srt Performance Pages. That's one of the main reasons why people buy this little module. But you can also do light show. You can also do different changes on the shifts. You can also put a shift light in. You know, there's all kinds of cool little features you can turn on with this little gimbal. I will say that if you get this, it does void your warranty, but everything can be switched back. So that's one thing that Z Automotive put in their installation instructions, is that you can to write down all your settings the way that they're preset, so you can switch it all back, and then before you take it in for service or before you take it in for a warranty issue, which I will be taking mine back in because I'm still having speaker issues, so I will be putting it back to stock, and then I'll give you guys an update on that, on if they give me a hard time or if they can't even notice anything has changed. Go through some of the features that this thing can change. I printed out the whole Gen 2 Z Automotive instruction manual, and I've decided to print it out so I can keep it in my glove box. But this one, the Gen 2, is for the Challenger, Chargers, 300s, Durangos, and Jeep Cherokees from, you know, anywhere from 11 to 16 slash 17. Like the Chargers and stuff, this one is for 11 to 16 or 17, excuse me. It says 16 on the paperwork, but you know, obviously I have a 17 model. The first thing you want to do when you get this in the mail is you want to go to the website, download the appropriate drivers you need for your computer, and do an update on this thing, because it specifies that sometimes these will be sitting on the shelf for a little bit and they do updates all the time. So that's the first thing you want to do. Plug this in your computer, download the appropriate software off the Z Automotive website, and go ahead and update it. Alright, so to install the gimbal, we're going to go inside the car, and here it is right here. So I have it in my hand. The OBD2 port is right next to the brake pedal. Let me see if I can focus. It's a little dark in here, but it's right next to the your brake pedal right here, and it only goes in one way. It's in. It may feel a little loose, but it's all right. So let me zoom in for you guys so you guys can have a better look. So as soon as you start the Z Automotive Taser, you're gonna go ahead and turn ignition on, but you're not gonna turn on the car. So as you can see, mine's already changed. It has the Hellcat. I'll explain why I have the Hellcat here in a second. Okay, so let me turn off the air. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and hit OK on your steering wheel, and you can see this is the Hellcat gauges right here. The way that they look with the red and everything like that. So what you want to do is you're going to go to the audio screen right here, and what you're going to do, let me see if I can back it up. So on your steering wheel, you're going to hit the left arrow and cancel. That's how you're going to navigate through all the screens. So zoom in again. So we'll go ahead, while you're on the audio screen, left arrow cancel, and see the first option is light show. That's exactly what it sounds. You know, you can actually flicker the LEDs on and off and the turn signals while like when you're at a car show or something. Clear, you can clear your codes. 5-speed sport, yes. 8-speed sport, yes. These two were already turned on for the ScatPack. SRT set, and I put yes. This one was originally no. Prefer set, yes. This is for the performance pages. Paddles was yes, that was already enabled on mine. TPMS was set on prem. I didn't mess with that. You can turn them on and off. cam. This one is for the camera that you can actually enable the backup camera. Some people add the factory backup camera later on, so you can enable that so it goes through the screen. DRL drop, I left mine as yes. That's the one I was telling you about where the daytime running light will shut off when you turn the turn signal on. USA for the type, you can switch it to Canada. It explains in the thing what it does. This one is basically you could pick which one you want. So for example, you can go over, see it'll say SRT style daytime running lights, none, high beam, low beam, turn, fog lights, and then I just put dedicated as that's the one it was on. Fog enabled, yes, because I have fog lights. Fog drop, yes, I just left that normal. This is the seatbelt ding, so of course I turned it off to no, so now there's no seatbelt ding. Steering is scat, I left that alone. Cam grid, so basically this is for the backup camera. It puts the little lines on the camera so that you can see how you're parking. DVD CD, no. So this is basically you can play a DVD player. You could put a DVD into your player and it'll play. STP, this is a super track pack, yes. You want to enable this for the SRT pages. Drive mode, yes, this was already enabled as well, but you want to make sure it is. Drive trans, yes, that was also enabled. The shift light, this was actually turned off. I went ahead and turned it on. I haven't played with it yet. And this, okay, so this is the splash. So I'm going to tell you, I don't know if it's a bug right now, but if you have the SRT ones turned on, it doesn't do any other splash other than Hellcat and Charger. So I'll show you guys. And to hit enter, I forgot to mention this. It is left arrow, like I was saying, and cruise control button. So let me back out so you guys can see. All right, so yeah, to agree to something, it's left arrow and the cruise control button together. So we'll go ahead and do that so I can show you guys that it's not working right now, because I would have left the ScatPack B if I could. All right, so I'll go ahead, left arrow, yes. So the car will ding a couple times, it'll reset, and see it goes to the regular Charger screen, which is kind of meh in my opinion. And then you press OK, and you have to go back to the audio, and you see it says shaker. When I didn't have the SRT Performance Pages on, it actually loaded as a shaker, but because I guess because when you activate the SRT drive mode section, then you only can get the regular Dodge and the Hellcat. So and then you see it says Charger again. We'll hit OK again. We'll go back to audio. And see, it says that the splash is scat, but we didn't get the ScatPack B. So we'll do splash none, splash Hellcat. So we'll do it like that. So now, if we were to turn it off, turn it back on, see, the Hellcat one works, but the ScatPack and the other ones don't for some odd reason. I didn't really want the Hellcat. I didn't want to be a fanboy, but I'd rather have the Hellcat than just the original Charger one. I may play around with it and see if I can turn off certain settings, or maybe people already know what you have to turn off so you can keep the SRT Performance Pages and still get the ScatPack logo to come up. Actually, we can try that right now. I think I know which one needs to be. We're going to turn off SRT set. I'm going to put that as no. Should come back as, yeah, we have regular Charger now. Press OK. So I went to no on SRT set, because I think we don't need that one for the SRT Performance Pages, but I guess we'll find out here in a second. Because the only ones you need is drive mode and STP mode. You need all of those. So now we'll go through the splashes. So there goes the shaker. So you can actually turn on the shaker splash if you want. We'll go back, do it again. And there goes the ScatPack B. So I'm going to leave the B, and we'll see if the SRT Performance Pages work. So you'll be able to go to Performance Pages just like you would before, and on the ScatPacks we have a very generic performance page. So see, now we have the SRT Pages. This is the biggest reason why I bought the Taser. So you're about to see why here. If you already have an SRT or a Hellcat, obviously you already have this feature. But with the ScatPacks and I think the Daytonas, I'm not 100% sure on the Daytonas, we don't. So now we have the SRT Pages here. You can change the angle of the car, you know, whatever you want to look at. And then you go over to drive modes right here on the top left corner. And this is what I wanted. So now we can turn on eco mode. When the car is in default, we can, or any of the modes, you can turn on eco mode. That is the one that a lot of people love because when you're on a long trip, you can get like 30 miles to the gallon, which I will be doing a video on that soon. Then you can change it to track mode. It won't let me do it because you got to turn on the car, but it will. You know, you can go to track mode, which is what SRTs have, that it keeps the exhaust valves open all the time. Sport mode is just like regular sport mode for the scat on the button. And then you can do a custom one, and then you can have just a default, which is what I have on right now. And then you can click on and off the eco mode. Then if you want to get out of here, so let's say we close the SRT Pages and we go back to just the media. What you can do is you can hit the super track button on the bottom right here. Let's see if I can zoom out for you guys. So right here, the button that we have on the bottom that says Super Track Pack, and it'll actually take you there now. So before, that's the one that would take us to our generics, you know, pages. Now it'll do that. Now sport mode actually does work on this, so you can see the sport mode button does work. So that's actually pretty nice. So yeah, that's pretty much the Taser. Kind of like a really quick rundown overview on it. Alright guys, so I'm redoing the ending of this video. It may look a little bit different because I actually went to go test the Taser out and I made a false statement during the process of the video. So what needs to be covered is the SRT mode does need to be turned on. That's the one that actually changes the splash screens automatically. I actually had turned it off earlier in the video, went to go test it, and I noticed that I could not activate track mode or eco mode or anything like that. I could only activate sport mode and default mode. So if you want the SRT Performance Pages with all the actual stuff that goes with it, you need to activate SRT mode on, and you need to activate the SRT Performance Pages. So those are the two main ones. That would allow you to get the screen that I showed you that looks like the Hellcat and stuff, and then you can go ahead and activate track mode, activate eco mode. So because of that, you only have two options on the splash screen, which is the standard Charger splash screen or the Hellcat screen. So I went with the Hellcat because I like the red you know, logos and stuff instead of just the generic Charger screen. So yeah, also Z Auto House, or Z, I don't know why I keep saying Auto House, man. Z Auto Tech. You can use as another person's Taser, but I highly recommend you buy your own because you never know when you're gonna want to use it and fiddle around with it. And also, you're helping support that guy. I mean, he actually goes through and does all this time and effort to locate different things and to go ahead and to figure out how to, you know, reprogram all the stuff through that little tool. And it's really not that expensive for what it does. You know, 250 bucks. So go ahead and buy your own. I've been reading online that people are saying with the new updates, like I guess you can't use it for more than one vehicle. I don't think that's true yet, but I'm not sure, so just do some research. But yeah, just buy your own, help support the guys in the Mopar community, and just, you know, it's really not that bad of a deal. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. If you have any questions about the Taser or anything, just shoot me a comment in the down below, and I'll try to answer it the best as I can. And other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.